Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, the podcast where we dive deep into the amazing world around us and inside us. Today, we're exploring something truly incredible: our brain's superpower to change and adapt. It's called neuroplasticity, and it's how we learn, remember, and even manage our feelings. We're going to focus on two fascinating experiences that can literally rewire our brains: the power of music and those electrifying aha moments of insight. How do these affect our memory and emotions? Let's find out. First up, let's talk about the symphony of the brain, specifically, music's profound impact on our memory and emotions. Music isn't just background noise, it's a universal language that lights up a vast network in our brains. Think sensory processing, movement, thinking, memory, and emotions. Music touches them all. When you hear a song, especially one you love or that's deeply familiar, key brain areas like the hippocampus, which is crucial for forming and retrieving memories, and the amygdala, our emotional processing center, spring into action. This is why a certain tune can instantly zap you back in time, bringing up vivid memories packed with emotion. Scientists call these music-evoked autobiographical memories, or memes. But music doesn't just unlock old memories. It helps create new ones too. The emotional kick music provides can actually boost how well we encode and store new information. If you pair learning with music, you might just remember it better. Why? Because our brains tend to prioritize emotionally charged experiences for memory storage. Plus, that feel-good chemical, dopamine, gets released, which helps solidify those memory traces even more. And there's more. Music is a fantastic emotional regulator. Listening to tunes can tweak activity in our limbic system, helping to dial down stress and anxiety, and even ease symptoms of depression. Different kinds of music hit us differently, right? Upbeat, major key music often feels uplifting. This is the magic behind music therapy, which helps people, including those with conditions like dementia or Parkinson's, improve their emotional well-being and cognitive function. Music therapy actually promotes neuroplasticity, beefing up brain connectivity and potentially reorganizing neural circuits, especially in areas tied to emotion and memory. It's super personal too. The music you love activates your brain differently than music you dislike, with familiar tunes hitting those emotion-related spots extra hard. Now let's switch gears to those incredible aha moments. You know that sudden flash of clarity when a solution just clicks, or you finally understand something complex? These eureka moments aren't just fleeting feelings. They're significant neural events that can reshape our brain pathways and supercharge our memory. Brain scans show that when an aha moment strikes, there's a burst of activity in the hippocampus, reinforcing that new knowledge in your memory. At the same time, parts of your visual cortex, which help recognize patterns, might actually change how your brain sees the problem or information. What's really cool is that these insightful moments crank up the connectivity between different brain regions: the memory hub, hippocampus, the emotion center, amygdala, and visual processing areas. This beefed-up communication network helps to lock in the new information more deeply, making it stick around longer. In fact, solutions we figure out through insight are often remembered much better and for far longer than those we arrive at step by step. That satisfying feeling, that rush of positive emotion when you get it, that's likely dopamine at work again, making the memory even stronger. This is huge for creativity too. Creative insights often happen when we make new links between seemingly unrelated bits of information stored in our memory. This involves teamwork between brain networks like the default mode network, active when your mind wanders, and the cognitive control network for focused problem solving. And guess what? Sleep is a superstar here, helping our brains consolidate memories and shuffle information around, potentially leading to fresh insights when we wake up. So how do music and insight connect through brain plasticity? Well, both tap into this amazing ability of our brain to change its structure and function based on what we experience. Think of music as a catalyst for plasticity. If you're involved with music long-term, like learning an instrument, your brain can undergo significant changes. More gray matter in auditory, motor, and visuospatial areas, and better connections between brain regions. Even just listening to emotionally engaging music can stimulate adaptive responses. And insight? Those aha moments are direct proof of neuroplasticity in action. The brain rapidly forms new connections and tweaks existing ones to fit in the new understanding. It's like our brain learning super efficiently. The critical link here is emotion and memory. Whether it's a moving melody or the thrill of a sudden breakthrough, emotional arousal tells our brain, hey, this is important. Remember this. The amygdala, working with the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, is key in tagging these experiences for enhanced memory storage. Understanding all this has some pretty big implications. In education, creating more aha moments could really boost long-term learning. Using music in teaching might also improve memory and keep students engaged. In therapy, music therapy is already a game changer for conditions like dementia, Parkinson's, depression, and PTSD by tapping into its effects on emotion, memory, and neuroplasticity. The power of insight could also be used to help people reframe past experiences or build healthier thought patterns. And for all of us, actively engaging with music and creating space for those insightful moments can boost our overall well-being, help us manage emotions, and spark creativity. The journey to fully understand this intricate dance between memory, emotion, music, and insight is far from over. Future research will surely reveal even more about how these powerful experiences shape our brains and how we can harness them to learn, heal, and reach our full potential. Our brain's capacity to be molded by such profound experiences truly highlights the dynamic, ever-evolving nature of our inner world. That's all the time we have for today on G Fun Facts Online. Thanks for tuning in to explore the amazing adaptability of your brain. Join us next time for more fascinating facts.